In today's episode, I get sent on an urgent quest. Need some milk and bread. I get propositioned. Oh, aye. And I spy with my little eye something beginning with Hawk Zombie. Hey up kid, and welcome back to another First Impressions video with me, Yorkshire Pud. And today's game is made by roooodworks, aka Chibe, and it's a visual novel that I have for you today. Oh yes, and it's called Hearts of Hardship. Yeah, that's nice, I like that, I like your title, Hearts and Hardship. Yes, very nice, very sweet, even, dare I say, romantic. Because I do believe this is a romantic novel. So I haven't played many of those, so this is going to be a bit of a first for me, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to see what it's like. But I'll tell you something I do like, your main menu title screen. I think this is looking pretty cool. I'm liking your font, the colour that you chose, the moon, half of it's shaded in, I can see texture on it, the stars are shining. I'm liking it. You've got all these swords stuck into the ground. I'm thinking these are the swords of dead men. So every sword represents a fallen comrade or something. I don't know. But they're very exotic looking. They look very fancy. And you've got this one here that's quite bent. I'm thinking that's a cavalier's sword. That's for the cavalry. They have swords like that. I'll tell you what, first things first, let's check out your settings and see what we've got. I've had a quick play, change your numbers around a little bit. FPS, I'll probably go turn that off. I don't think I need that. I'm not sure what it actually is. Then again, you are telling me. Turn this on if your monitor... I don't know if my monitor does or not. How do I find out if it does? I don't know. Windows skin. Oh, aye, what's this then? Gold, white, blue and gold. Oh, I think I'm going colourblind. I can see darkness. This is blue and gold. White? I'm seeing blue. Oh, I'm thinking, oh, it's the trim stuff, isn't it, here? Yeah, this is gold. This is... oh, gold here. Okay, this is white. So this is quite nice. You're giving me a choice. Which one do I like? I quite like that one. That's well, I don't know. Yeah, that one's quite nice. And we've got a choice of fonts, which is also very nice. What's this? Roman, Duate, Black, Yonkers. What the fuck is Yonkers? What the fuck? Is that an actual font name? Another gold. Yonkers. That's a bit tricky to read. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's new to me, that Yonkers. Black cherry I quite like. Or maybe I'm just thinking of gatos. I'll tell you what, let's go for the old Roman. They know how to write English. Wait, what? No. Right, guys, without further ado, I'll tell you what, let's start a new game. And let's see what it's all about. Right, so this game is a work of fiction and was inspired by the Hakuki game series. Any names, characters, businesses, places or events are completely coincidental and have nothing to do with any of that. This game features auto-saving, so please choose a slot. Okay, I get to choose my own slot. That's nice. So what are you thinking, guys? What number? I'm thinking... yes, you guessed it. Lucky number 7. Please choose a name for your main character. Right, so I'm a boy or I'm a girl. I'm thinking with a name like Clara, I'm thinking I'm a girl. Let's change that. Although Clara is quite a nice name. But I think we can do better. If it's a romantic novel, I think that's a sexy name. Betty. Yeah, that's a romantic name, isn't it, Betty? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is nice. I like your picture. This is really cool. Napoleon Bonaparte, inspiring his people with both military and political genius and a revolutionary fever, became the Emperor of France and master of all of Europe, apart from England, within a few brief years. In 1812, after 15 years of victory, not with England, he met with disaster in the Russian campaign. By 1830, defeated by the combined forces of Austria, England, Russia, England, Prussia, England, England, and England at Leipzig, Napoleon was driven to the very gates of Paris by England, there as he awaits his destiny. Right, guys, that's how it went down. Yeah, you heard. I think England had something to do with it. Right, this is 1814, Wednesday, April the 20th. It is not April Fool's Day, I assure you, Napoleon. Right, I think this is Boney himself. This is Napoleon Bonaparte. And someone's talking. Some mysterious stranger is talking to us. We need to retreat, sire! We need to retreat at once! Our men are getting slaughtered out there! Napoleon spoke while staring out of a window. Sacre bleu! We only have one chance of securing victory. South of here is the village full of strong, capable men. Recruit them by any means necessary. Oh my word. The soldier saluted and left Napoleon to his thoughts. Oh, I don't know. Are we English? Are we French then? I don't know who we are. I hope we're not French, because I think we're on the losing side if we're French. So hopefully we're going to be English. My name is Betty Blackwood. Yes, that's a cool name. That works, doesn't it? Betty Blackwood. Yeah, you won't mess with her. And my family secluded my... Let me try this one again. My name is Betty Blackwood, and my family secluded my brother and I in a small village. My parents died a few years ago, so it has been us alone. I think it's the text. I've chose the wrong text font. We are taught to stay out of politics and war. My brother had been worried about something the past few days, looking out of the window like something was going to happen. Oh no. Oh no, what could it be? Cannon to the right of them. Cannon to the left of them. No? Okay. Care for some tea, brother? Oh, so that was us. That was Betty. He didn't even hear me. I was starting to feel a little bit annoyed, but then he turned and looked at me. So this is my brother, this is my big brother. Wow, he's got some long hair. Wow. He's looking very dapper though, he's got a sword. So I'm thinking he's an officer or a gentleman. He might be a gentleman, maybe with long hair. He doesn't look like an officer with long hair. He should have short hair. But he's looking very smart, he is. He hasn't got any rank, so maybe, yeah, he must be a gentleman. Sister, I want you to hide under the trapdoor. Oh no, but I have just put on my new dress. I was perplexed and unsure why my brother was acting this way, so I had to ask him. Betty Blackwood, yeah, it definitely works, that name. And she's looking good, I'm liking the art style, it's really cool, yeah, she's wearing purple, so she's got to be very rich to be wearing that much purple. That is definitely a very royal colour, so I'm thinking we are noble, we are upper class, middle class, I'm thinking. Why? What's going on, big brother? He ignored my questions again. Instead, Cedric took a bag from under his bed and pushed it into my arms, finally opening the trapdoor and gently urging me inside. Oh. So he's being protective, he's a good big brother, he's trying to look after us, that's cool. Although he does look a bit shifty, I'm not going to lie. He hasn't got one of them faces you trust, you know what I'm saying? I need you to trust me, I'm sorry mate, but you haven't got a face that I trust. I'm sorry, I don't think I can trust you. I don't know. It's something about your eyebrows. When the fighting is over, little sister, I want you to head to Britain and find Major General Leslie. General Leslie? He's the only real friend I have. I trust him with my life. I bet he got bullied at school. Leslie. You got a girl's name. Use my old uniform and dress as a man. It would be safer for you to claim my name and fight for them than to be a lady of the French. Huh. Use my old uniform and dress as a man. It would be safer for you to claim my name and fight for them if you're a lady of France. I don't know. Dressing up as a soldier, going on the front line with a rifle and fighting Napoleon Bonaparte. It sounds a little bit dangerous to me, but hey, what do I know? We are what? We are adaptable. We are adaptable and can easily learn new accents. Speak for yourself. Please understand and do as I say. So are we French then, or are we English? I'm a bit confused. Who are we hiding from? We're trying to get to Britain. We're trying to get to England. So we're hiding from the French. I paused. I didn't know how to respond. I don't either. He wanted me to become him. He had taught me the ways of the sword and how to fire a gun. Well, that's the important bit. Shortly after our parents died. Oh no, it's one of those Disney things, the parents are dead. But to actually fight a real person and take someone's life, that scared the hell out of me. I had to trust him though. He was my brother after all, so I needed to have faith. I trust you, big brother, but what about you? What do you plan on doing while I'm hiding in the basement? Good question. He didn't respond. He don't say much, this guy, does he? I think he's hiding something from us. He hugged me and replied, They won't kill me, they need something from us. And there has to be a reason they would attack a small isolated village like ours. They probably found out about our abilities and want to use us for that. We are hard to kill, remember. Clara, we will need to see each other again, I promise. Who? I'm Betty. Who the fuck are you talking about? Have I got a long-lost sister or something? Hey, Cedric? Something you're not telling me? Maybe it's my middle name. That's what it is. It's my middle name. He released me and closed a trapdoor in my face. Ow! I heard footsteps and a door open and closed. There was yelling and then clamour of swords and a clashing of gunshots. Oh no. Oh no. I waited a long time, but even after things had gone quiet, finally I decided to leave and find out what had happened. I took the bag with me. Oh, what happened? I reached for the door and opened it, and there was a small pool of blood. I nearly vomited from the smell. I stepped over it and I looked around, seeing the bodies of women and children who once lived here, some of the people I would have even called my friend. Wow, that's pretty violent. There's a lot of blood, so yeah, you got the swords sticking into the ground again. You got muskets and stuff. Yeah, quite cool, quite graphic, very, very bloody. Look at all that blood there, fucking hell, it's a fountain of blood. It's a mushroom cloud of blood. Yeah, wow, so who did this then? Was this the French, or was this the English? I would say probably the French. But maybe I'm biased. I walked further into the town and past even more bodies, feeling tears well up in my eyes, but I had to keep moving. I had to keep my promise to my big brother. Oh, that's nice. Welcome. That sounds a very welcoming place. Welcome. I finally reached the entrance to the village and said goodbye to everyone. I thought they were all dead. Bye-bye. I finally said goodbye to everything I had known and to all my friends and their families who had died, which was everyone. Right, so everyone died apart from us. Thanks, big brother, I appreciate it. 2 days later, I think this is, Friday the 22nd of April. Yes. So I'm not sure what exactly happened. I don't know if it was the French or the English or the Prussians. I don't know. Who's this? I'm on my travels and I came upon a merchant who had an invisible horse and cart. It was fascinating. He helped me arrange passage to Clarice, where I found a man who continued to help me on my way to Dover, England. It was in that port town I could search for the commander of my brother, and I requested to find him. Okay, so yes guys, some of this is a work in progress, like that. It'll be getting coloured in later, I'm sure. Or maybe you could do a screenshot and you can print it out and you can colour it in yourself with crayons. Right, oh, got another one. What the Hello, who's this? Hawk Zombie. He gets around, this guy. I've seen him in another computer game, actually. What else were we in? He was in one I did, ages ago. Hello, Hawk. It's pretty cool. In fact, if I can be honest, I quite like seeing the game in this art style, this kind of sketchy, pencil-y type of style. This is quite cool. Yeah, you got the trash cans there, the boats. Yeah, this is quite nice, it's quite nice. Shortly after arriving at the port of Dover, I was arrested by some English soldiers. The ship I had been aboard was found to be smuggling contraband. Oh no, what were we smuggling? Oh god, that's not good. And it was assumed the crew and all passengers were part of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Before I could explain, the butt of their rifle rendered me unconscious. Oh bloody hell, man. You could kill me. That's not good. You could have just said, excuse me, do you mind coming this way, please? That would have been the English thing to do. Not hit me with a fucking rifle. Right, what was that? Chapter 1? I wasn't looking. Okay, so again, we're back to this. I don't mind this art style. I don't know if many people have made games in this sketch form. I'm sure they have. But this is quite nice. I quite like it like this. Because I get to colour it in with my own mind. You know what I mean? I can imagine it more. I can use my imagination. Yeah. I woke up in a cell and all my belongings were gone. I heard movements outside. A couple of men stood out there looking into my cell. Oh, you pervs, get out of it. One of them opened the door, and the other told his men to stand down. Oh, I noticed he was holding my bag in one of his hands. Oh, you thief! Give that back. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh, is that Leslie? Yeah. Leslie what? Leslie Crawford. Yeah, he definitely got bullied at school. Where did you get this? None of your business. It's mine. Give me it back. He was pointing to the bag he was carrying, and I stood there at my feet. Well, my brother gave it to me. I could really do with it back, please, Mr. Leslie. Oh, he's not Leslie anymore. He's changed his mind. This brother of yours, does he have a name like? Yeah, Cedric of Blackwood. Yes, I think I know the one they call Cedric of Blackwood. But he stood there without saying a word, and then he rifled through my bag. Taking out the uniform, he threw it towards me. I caught it into my hands and looked down at it. And what are you doing with this uniform, young lady? I didn't know how to respond. My brother wanted me to dress like a soldier. But I hadn't thought of what I would do if I got caught before having a chance to explain. Oh, what were you thinking about instead then, love? My brother said to go to England and find a Major General by the name of Leslie and to use his uniform because it was safer. He was shocked by my explanation, but I wasn't sure why. Is there a reason why he wanted you to find this Major General? I heard he's very good looking and dashing. Tell me, have you heard these stories? He is legendary in the bedroom. My brother said he was very good at that kind of things, and he was his only friend that he had. He taught him everything he knew and trusted him with his life. Where can I find Major General Leslie? I need to find him right away. Before I tell you that, can you tell me where Cedric is right now? Oh no, I don't think we should. No. To be honest, I don't think I do know. There you go. I don't know how to respond because I didn't know where he was. Only that he had protected me from unknown enemies. Alright, so we don't know if it's the French or the Prussians or the English. It could be anyone. I don't know. Could be aliens. Could be the Americans. I'm not sure. Our village was attacked. He went out and I didn't see him after that. Before he left, he told me to go find Major General Leslie. When I stopped talking, I didn't realise I had been crying. Oh, okay. My brother is gone, and I may never see him again. Yeah, that is quite sad. That is reason to cry. It is. The man in front of me stepped forward and placed a hand on my shoulder. Oh, he's going to stab me with his sword. Here's the deal. If the soldiers find a woman is staying at headquarters, I don't know what would happen. Oh. What you can do is go with his plan and dress in his old uniform. I will try and help him, you, and keep your identity a secret. Oh, that's very nice of you. I will have my 2 best men to protect you. They will be the only other men to know your identity. They are also Cedric's friends. Oh, that's convenient. That's good. So you know we can trust them. Well, I don't know. You could be lying to me, mister. He waved the other men to return. The 2 young men moved to stand on each side of each other. One had long dark hair and was always scowling. The other had a big smile on his face and was short-haired and cute, but had a few buttons undone. Oh, he's a player. The one with short hair spoke. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Malcolm. Yeah, I don't trust Malcolm. He's definitely a player. I'm Malcolm, and this guy with a scowl is Vincent. This guy here is Major General Leslie Crawford. You know, the one you were looking for? Oh, that was easy. The Major General handed her the bag. Yeah, I thought it was Leslie. I think he said previously where the question marks came up before. But yeah, he's looking quite dapper. Is he the commander then? He's in charge? I think I see 2 stars, so he might be a 2-star general. He's got a very fancy looking sword. He's got some kind of, I don't know, Street Fighter 2 camouflage on his sword. But he's definitely looking like the main man with his shoulder epaulets or whatever they're called. Yeah, cool. I am sorry I didn't tell you. I just wanted to know more about you first. Malcolm, Vincent, take her to her room immediately. Tomorrow will be your first training session. Soon you'll be joining the men. Oh no. Both men saluted and bowed. And then the Major General left. Oh, that's curious. What do we call you? You can call me Betty. Betty of Blackwood. But when we are around other men, you can call me Baby. No. You can call me by my brother's name, Cedric. They both nodded. let's take you to your room. This way, milady. Yeah, he's definitely a player, old Malcolm, isn't he? Yes, I know his type. I've met him before. He bowed while saying that, I bet he did, and he tipped his fedora. I hurriedly put the uniform back into my bag and followed the men. Right, so that's cool. So we've got our own bedroom. We're not staying in the tent with the other men. I think we're in some kind of hotel. They led me to the room where I would be staying. Milady, go get ready. We'll be waiting for you out here. I nodded and headed into the room to change. Which room, though? 1, 2, or 3? Oh, this is quite a nice room. Oh, this is a very nice room for a soldier. We've got a lovely double bed. 4-poster double bed. We've got a couple of lamps. We've got a writing bureau. We've got a candle. We've got a window. This is very nice. This is lovely, this. When I came out of the room, the clothes made me feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, a bit tight. It's kind of itchy cotton, not cotton. It'd be wool, itchy wool. They probably use urine to get the whites white. Yeah, it probably smells. As the new uniforms were very different from what I usually wear. Yeah, I'm sure it is actually. Yes. Oh, we've got a choice. Wow, the first choice of the game, guys. Here we go. Wow, 1, 2, or 3. What we're thinking? I don't look right. Does this look right? Or this is fine? Oh, I don't know. I'll tell you what, guys. Place your bets now. What am I going to pick? 1, 2, or 3?
Place your bets now! Come on! Quick! Bet! Betting ends!
If you would have said option number 2, you were right. I am. How do I look? Well, she looks quite good, actually. Yeah, she looks quite good. How do I look? I just told you. You look alright. Oh, what the fuck's that? What was that? Your hair needs a new style. I could show you, but we may not have time. Oh, I've always got time to do my hair. I'll only be 2 minutes. Honestly, I promise I'll only be 2 minutes. Come on, Vincent, help her out. Oh, is he a hairdresser? I will wait here until you're done. You have plenty of time. Fine. I'll see what I can do. We'll do a basic condition. We'll put some, I don't know, other hairdressing terms. I don't know. This looks perfect. Good job, Vincent. Yes, put it in a bobble or something. Give me a bobble. Don't call me that. I'm sorry, Vinny, but fine. We'll go anyway. Right, you don't like to be called Vinny? Malcolm walked ahead of us. Vincent turned and whispered to me. Oh, aye. Oh, God, I fucking get my glasses out. Fuck me, what does I say? He wasn't wrong. You look much cuter now. He. Hurry up your pace, you two. Come on. Right, I think Vincent likes us. I think that was the purple thing that popped up or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, we headed to the courtyard and all the men were training with the sword. There was also some training with the rifle. Oh, God. Because this is a better weapon than this. Only officers and gentlemen should have swords. It was very difficult from what my brother taught me. I bet it was. Oh, God, we're going to the fucking past. Several years ago. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so this is when we were a little kid, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. It was a few years ago, and it was a few days after our parents passed away. Oh, that's quite sad. I was distraught, I bet you was. My brother came home from the army to help our parents. Oh, that's nice. He took me out into the fields. He had told me he wanted to show me something. Oh, no. Is it the will? Look, my parents left everything to me. It's my house, it's my car. You've got nothing. When we arrived at the location, my brother put his bag down. This is far enough, little sister. Fair enough, big brother, but far enough for what? He rifled through his bag and took out 2 practice swords. For training, I am going to teach you how to use these. When I return to the army, you will be alone, and I will need you to defend yourself. Okay, that's cool. So he sounds like a good big brother, to be honest. You know what I mean? He's got our interests at heart. He protected us from the unknown enemies that came in at the beginning. He's teaching us how to use the sword. Probably be better if he taught me how to use a rifle than a sword, but you know, we'll start with a sword, because I was a little bit flummoxed at start, because women don't use weapons or have any need for them, since they don't join the army or even fight. He noticed I was hesitant. Very observant, old Cedric. Many men would take advantage of a lone woman living on her own. Having a sword training would allow you to be able to take care of yourself and stab him. As he handed me the sword, As he handed me the sword, I took it. He showed me how a fighting stance should look, and how to hold a sword, and how to defend and swing it as well. Yes, very important how to stand. Your stance is very, very important. It really is. Right, so that was 7 years ago, or several years ago, I should say. That was my big brother teaching me how to use a sword. Pretty cool. We practiced for hours and hours until it was midnight. For the following week, Cedric taught me everything he could teach me about sword fighting and how to shoot a rifle. Yes, the latter being more important, honestly. We had been dueling with swords to see how I would fare against another man. He told me that I was one of the best he has ever seen. Yeah, well, he's your brother. He does say shit like that, you know what I mean? After we had finished, he had set up the picnic. Oh, we've got a picnic! Oh, he's awesome. I like this big brother. He's fucking cool. He is. He's brought a fucking picnic. And we enjoyed one last meal together before he set off back to Britain to rejoin the army. Oh, cool. So what were we doing in France then? Because we were in France originally, I think, when I was hiding in the basement. Maybe my mother's French and my dad's English. Maybe it's something like that. Because to be honest, I don't know where we are. I think we were in France. Yeah, we were in France and we're trying to get to England. Yeah. So I'm not sure why we were in France. But anyway, the Major General had noticed us watching the soldiers train, and he came over to us. Oh, Leslie. Yeah, hello Leslie, how you doing, mate? Starting tomorrow, you'll be training with one of our men for the next few months. You'll be the first to get the choice of who to train with. Major General Leslie, Vincent, or myself. I get the choice. I thought I was like a normal soldier. I don't think I should have a choice when it comes to like a general. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to pick General Lee. It is your choice. There is no wrong decision. Oh, right. Well, we've got a choice here. And yes, I think I am going to go with General, although he is called General Leslie. I think Vincent was my friend. He did my hair. So yes, I've got like a love connection with Vincent. So let's pick old Vinny. Although he doesn't like to be called Vinny. I would like Vincent to help me with my training. Fine, but I won't go easy on you just because you're a woman. Oh shit, I'm not meant to say that, am I? I won't go easy on you just because, you know, you're small. I wouldn't want you to. I can handle anything. Try and not cause too much damage. Oh god, damage? Damage to what? To each other. I don't want to have to explain to Cedric how she got injured during one of Vincent's rough training sessions. Oh, he likes to play rough, does he? Well, luckily for me, I've got a bayonet. Fine, I will try and not put any scratches on that poor girl's sensitive skin. Well, I should fucking think so as well, Vincent. This is like a bit of light sparring. You know, fucking hell, mate. Don't take me bloody eye out. Good boy, Clara. I think that's my middle name. If there is anything you need, don't hesitate to ask any others. Yeah, can I change sparring partners? I don't trust Vincent anymore. He sounds fucking like a mad bastard. I nodded and they bowed and ran away. Oh shit. Thanks, I don't worry. I am worried. I'm worried about Vincent. He sounds a bit rough. Malcolm and Leslie saluted and left in separate directions, leaving me alone with Vincent the mad bastard. Oh shit. Oh no. Several weeks later, we are found dead in our room. What happened several weeks later then? I'm not sure, but I think I could have maybe have walked to England by now. I think that is my quest, isn't it, to get to Dover? We had been training for a few weeks now, and I had learned new fighting skills and techniques. After one such training session, I was tired from training all day. So yes, by this time, after a few weeks, I think we could have got a horse and carriage to the beaches of France, and we could have got maybe a fucking rowing boat. Hell, we could have fucking swam over by now. But I think she's enjoying her time in the army. I think she's getting a taste to kill. I was training out in the fields with Vincent one-on-one. He was a tough trainer, but I learnt a lot from him. Oh aye. We were dueling when his sword hit against mine, and my sword flew out of my hand and landed a few meters from where I was standing. Vincent poured water from his water jug and onto the towel. He walked and stood in front of me, and he held the wet cloth in his hand. Your hand looks swollen, milady. Oh no, he doesn't call me milady, it's that blonde one, isn't it? He's the slimy one. Vincent's nice, I quite like Vincent. I don't think he's scarred me. I think my face is okay. I need a mirror. The cloth should help ease the pain. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I'm not scarred. He hasn't hurt me. I think I look okay. I can't see what's underneath here, but hopefully I haven't been, like, bruised and battered. Thank you, Vincent. As he placed the cloth on my hand, his fingers gently touched my own, but he pulled back quickly as he realised what had happened. Oh, what happened, mate? His cheeks turned red. Oh, I heard footsteps behind me. Who is that? Is that Leslie? Leslie, is that you? What are you doing? I don't think it is, because his sword is on the other side. Oh, you two sure have gone in close. What are you two lovebirds up to? Who are you? Malcolm was the one who walked behind me. Oh, it's the blonde one. Right, it's the player. What do you want, mate? Malcolm, shut up and stop sneaking up behind us. Now tell us what it is you're doing out here. Well, you know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we are fighting a war. Oh, I haven't time for wars. Malcolm had noticed a blush on his cheeks, and it was slowly disappearing. His smile then grew wider, for he knew what was happening. Yes, he has got a wide smile. Wait, Vincent, are you blushing? Well, don't bring it up, mate. Be cool, fucking hell, dude. Vincent looked a little angry. Yeah, he should, Vincent. He should. He's playing you. Be quiet and tell us why you're here at once. King's orders, mate. You know what I mean? King George. You remember him? He took his fucking shilling. Major General Leslie wanted me to check how the training was going. We are doing just fine. We were talking and we just took a little short break, that's all. I'm sure you did. A short break, you say, and you started to flirt with one another. I get it. Oh, I think Malcolm's a bit jealous. Vincent picked up some stones and then started to toss them at Malcolm. But Malcolm evaded all his attacks. He's pretty quick, old Malcolm. You need to keep an eye on him. Malcolm, you've had your fun. Now leave us be. I'll start throwing bigger things and stones at your head. I'll tell you that, boy. Besides us, I suddenly heard another voice. Oh, who's this? Who's this? This Leslie? Are you boys fighting again? I turned to see that it was Major General Leslie. Oh, they're all coming out tonight, aren't they? Come to check what was taking so long. The men were smiling as he was waiting. What? As he was witnessing some child banter. I think it's me. I'm having a bit of a hard time with some of the text. Oh no, it's just friendly banter, sir. Some of the font, I should say. The font's a bit weird. Malcolm and Vincent turned towards me and saw Major General Lee, laughing while they were fighting. Is there something you needed, sir? Major? Major? Fucking hell, yeah, he proper outranks us, doesn't he? He's a major. Maybe I should have gone out with him instead. No, my heart loves Vincent. Oh, right, yes, Betty. Betty, I need you to run an errand for me. What do you need, General? I will never disobey an order. You're a fucking general. What do you need me to do? I need some supplies picked up in town. I need some milk and bread. Do you think you are up to that task? He looked at my hand and noticed that it was injured. If you are wounded, I can always get someone else to get me some milk and bread. Well, I have hurt my hand. Oh, got another choice. Agree to the request or stay at headquarters. They are different colours. I don't know if this means anything. This is like burgundy, purple. I don't know. This is green. Maybe they do. So what do I want to do? Well, he's a major, so I'm not going to disobey an order. Although it wasn't really an order, was it? It was more of a, hey, do you fancy nipping to the shops for us, mate? Get us a pack of fags. It seems easy enough. I'll get you some milk and bread. Oh. I think that is some kind of love. I don't know. Love. It's something to tell me how romantically interested these characters are in me. It's a love scale. But the picture's a bit strange. It could maybe be a love heart or something. I don't know what those whiskey weird things were. That's good to hear. I need some bread and butter straight away, and my milk. I need some tea and some crumpets, and, you know, maybe some bacon and egg as well. As she said earlier, it's just playful banter. Anyway, I need to go some shopping. I need to get some bacon, eggs and sausages, and some hash browns. What about you, Vincent? Do you want anything to eat tonight? What are you thinking? Well, I won't mind a bit of cocker van, if you know what I'm saying. Vincent, no. Vincent paused and looked at me for a few moments, then returned to look at the Major Leslie. What do you think, Major Leslie? Our job is to protect the girl, so I will continue to do so. No, I believe your job is to defeat the French. I think that's why we're here. Let me just check with King George. What do you reckon, George? Why are we over here again? What do you reckon, Wellington? Yeah, I think Wellington would beg to differ. Anyway, good. Yes, that is our mission. That is why we are here. When you are finished with all these errands, return to headquarters and we'll have a fry-up. I'll be in my office dealing with other matters. What, more important than sausage, bacon and egg? Phew. If you find something more important than that, I don't want to know. We bowed to the Major General as he headed back to the headquarters. So, like I said, this isn't based on true, history or whatever. Because you're doing a lot of bowing, and in, England, in our army, we do saluting. We salute rather than bow. Bowing is more Japanese, I think, kind of. But then again, I think you have based this game on a Japanese game, so it makes sense that they're all bowing, and why not? Why not? Okay, this is nice. What about this? We've got cats. Yay! We need more cats. Just in general. In life, in games, we need more cats. We collected some supplies and Malcolm bought some pastries. Oh, nice. Let's have some French fancies. That'd be nice. He bought some pastries from the bakery and he allowed me to taste a little bit. Ooh. And I asked if I could bring some back to headquarters. Yummy, yummy. We ordered a few things to bring back with us. So this is a really nice scene, but it is a little bit strange and maybe a bit contradicting to your story, because right here I've got like a woman, an old woman with a walking stick with a child, so it's looking very safe. I don't understand why me being a French woman is unsafe for me to travel to England. I'm not a French woman, I think I'm an English woman. I don't know why it's unsafe for me to travel when you're showing me pictures here where it's very civilised and it looks okay, you know what I mean? We collected some supplies and Malcolm, yeah, I've already read that. Maybe it'll get explained later, maybe there's some kind of big monster or there is some big army. Maybe there's like an army of deserters from the French and the English and they've made like an army together and then they're raping and pillaging people, maybe. I don't know. When we returned to headquarters, we headed straight for the pub. And then we went to see Major General Leslie at his office because we wanted a fry-up. I knocked on the door 3 times, and he told us to enter on the 2nd, but I knocked again, and then I reported our mission for him. Sir, we have got the butter, the bacon, the eggs, and the milk. Sir! Great. He was happy, we smiled, rejoiced, and we had something to eat. The next day, I awoke to a messenger knocking on my door. He had told me that Major General ordered me to his office. He wanted more sausages. Ooh. I think he might want something else as well. I quickly got ready and I rushed over to his office at once. I knocked on his door 3 times until he permitted me to enter. Sir, are you okay? Do you need some more sausages? When I entered and I looked around the room. The only people that were there were Major General Leslie, Malcolm and Vincent. To be fair, I think these are the only people I've actually met in the entire game, apart from Hawk Zombie. But he didn't have much to say. He was just admiring the view. We got a message from the 2nd Squadron that they were attacked. And oh right, finally, yeah mate, I think that's the reason why we're here. Fuck me, yes. We got a message from the 2nd Platoon Squadron, yeah, whatever, and they were attacked and needed some medical assistance. All right. I have some expertise in the medical field. Do you? If you think I could be of some help, well, I don't know. I would gladly do so. Cool. So she's like a nurse, she's like a healer or something. That's really cool. Good. Take this map of the location where I need you to go. I also have some supplies you will need to help those with soldiers. It's not just me though, is it? You have got like, some doctors or something coming with me because I don't know much. Vincent, please escort Betty to the map location. Yes, sir, Major General, sir. Sir? What about me? What about, what am I going to do? You're going to fight the French. Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to go on the front line. Malcolm, I have a special mission for you. Oh, yes, you're going on the front line. We will discuss it later. What? What do you mean? Betty, we can leave whenever you are ready. I looked towards Vincent, smiled, and then nodded. Of course. We should head off then. Vinny, keep her safe and don't let anyone cause any harm to her. Don't call me Vinny. You hear me, Malcolm? I'll punch you. Oh, is he reaching for his sword? I'm not sure. Vincent, Betty, good luck to you both. Vincent, please take care of her and be sure to come home in one piece so you can both continue training and continue to do shopping for me. I picked up the bag and map. I looked around the room one last time and said goodbye to everybody, and Vinny stood by me. Oh, we should hurry. We might not arrive until this afternoon. I nodded. Oops. Right, so we're going out. We're going outside. Maybe to a vineyard or something. I'm not sure. Maybe these are apple trees. Maybe we can make some cider. We arrived at the location only to find it abandoned. Oh no. And there were dead bodies everywhere. Oh no. In the centre of it all was a lone man. Oh no. Wielding a bloody sword in his hand. Vincent unsheathed his sword and walked towards him slowly. Cedric? Is that Cedric? Is that my brother? That appears to be the case. But he seems different somehow. Stay here, my lady. Cedric had dark circles under his eyes. He had been staying up very late, like he hadn't slept in weeks. Cedric walked closer to Vincent until they were meters apart. If you bring me the girl, then I won't have to hurt you. That's my brother. My brother. Is this my brother? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a magic trick. Maybe it's a doppelganger. It's a shapeshifter. You know what them shapeshifters are like? The proper fucking shifty. I will not hand her over to you demon. And I don't think she wants to go with you either. She's in love with me, Vinny. I carved it into a tree. Vinny loves Betty. Then I will just have to kill you, you fool. Cedric charged towards Vincent. They started clashing with their swords. Vincent had slightly more speed than him, so he got out his rifle and shot him in the head. Roll credits. Then Cedric had more strength. All right. Cedric then sliced at Vincent's arm, then put the sword through his shoulder, and then pulled it back out again, and then sliced at his leg. Vincent, screaming in agony, fell to his knees, but after a few moments, he regained consciousness, and he lifted his head one last time and saw his eyes that started to glow a yellowish colour. Then he charged towards Cedric with a fierce howl, and Vincent's speed grew tenfold, as he also was much stronger as well. It was like he became a different person entirely. Vincent stabbed his sword into Cedric's ribs, and then pulled it out again as fast as he could, and sliced at his arms and then his legs. What's going on? It's going kicking off, isn't it? This is very violent. Cedric fell to his knees with a blood-curdling cry and started to smile ominously. He was enjoying getting hurt. What are you fiend? I have never faced anything like you before. This is impossible. Your speed and strength, why, it's inhuman. I can tell you what I am not. I am not human. Oh God, what are you? I'm thinking he is a wolf. I'm thinking this might be vampires and werewolves, maybe. I'm not sure. I was in shock from what I heard. If he wasn't human, then was he the same as me? Or maybe, yeah, with some kind of, I don't know, witch, magic powers. But then again, if we've got magic powers, we shouldn't be fighting with swords. I don't know. Is that why your eyes change colours and your speed and strength are different? Because, yeah, I think werewolves have yellow eyes, traditionally. I'm not sure. Vampires normally have red eyes. No matter what the outcome of this battle is, stay where you are. I will always love you. Even in this form, he was worried for me, and I felt a little relieved. Cedric got back onto his feet and then charged towards Vincent. Oh, I thought it was over. It's not over. Vincent slashed at Cedric, but he predicted all of his moves. So it is quite cool. Unfortunately, I haven't got many visuals going off, so it'd be quite nice to see some, but obviously that'd be quite a lot of work to draw. Maybe some sound effects, but then again, you can't really add sound effects. Oh, I suppose you could. You could maybe add some sword clanging or something. I'm not sure. Suddenly, Cedric struck his legs. Arms. Hang on. Suddenly, Cedric struck his legs, arms, and stabbed through his stomach again. After he fell to his knees, and then the sword was pulled out. Vincent spat blood out of his mouth and onto the floor. Cedric aimed his sword at Vincent's chest as he stood to his knees. Die, you vampire! But Betty, I couldn't stand there and watch him get hurt anymore. I loved my Vinny, so I rushed towards them and I lowered my sword and I felt some pain and yes, I ended up getting stabbed in the stomach like Final Fantasy VII. Oh dear. I remember a piece of metal pulled out of me and I fell forward and almost fell to the ground, but I felt some soft hands grabbed my waist. I looked up and I saw Vincent had grabbed me before I had fallen. Vincent fell to his knees and I fell into his lap. I told you to stay where you were. Why didn't you listen to me? I'm sorry, my love. I couldn't watch you get hurt. It's fine. I understand. You don't have to worry. You can rest now. We can both rest now. Vincent's eyes were back to his natural colour. Cedric hadn't moved since striking me down. He was frozen from shock. It seemed like he had came back to his senses, and then he ran off to the forest and disappeared. Shortly afterwards, I had lost consciousness once again. From those soldiers, from what the soldiers told me, General Leslie arrived soon afterwards, and he helped me carry me to the headquarters. Minsk, what? Mine? Oh, what? Sorry. Mine and Vincent's wounds healed by the time we arrived back at the headquarters. Oh, that might be a bit suspicious, due to our superhuman abilities. So do the rest of the people know? Does, General Lee? Does he know about these superhuman abilities? Do the other redcoats? Do the French? Does Napoleon? Is he after us for some kind of, to make some super weapon? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in part 2. We were both sleeping once again at the base, and I had not awoken for quite a few days, and no one knew exactly when I was going to wake up. Oh, maybe you need to give her a kiss, the kiss from the true love. End of chapter 1. And there you go, guys. Roll credits. So what we got here then? We've got plugins by Yanfly, some random dude. I think, does that say that? So yeah, I think it does. We've got Fuska. We've got Mog Hunter. Yeah, that's really cool. Mog Hunter does a lot of good stuff, as does Yanfly and some random dude. In fact, they all do good stuff. So does Galv. Really cool. Oh, we've got a few more here. We've got graphics by Shorty CV, Windows Skin. Okay. More Windows Skin is by Krung Bugada. Windows Skin by The Dreaming Boys 88. Zephyr is the main character sketch artist. Cool. And roooodworks did all the other art. Cool. Music, I Miss You. Oh, do you? Well, I'm here, baby. I Miss You by Richard John S. Our Hearts Are Whole, Richard John S. Metamorphosis by Dan, fuck me. D Yankee. Elegy for Argus, D Yankee. Night in the Woods, D Yankee. Despair and Triumph by Kevin McLeod and White Kevin McLeod. Cool, I think that's a Highlander. Sword Fight Sounds by Troller and Gun Sounds by Nikon Productions. Fonts, Black Cherry by Doug. Do What by fuck knows, Maurice Roman did the Staffman, and Yonkers, that crazy bonkers one, is made by Typhagrer My Desulazing. Yeah, that's a good one to look up. Yeah. The story, of course, is made by roooodworks. Cool. And we've got some special thanks to Hawk Zombie, Studio Blue, Felseed, Zangief McBaron, and Casse. Well, so I think that's it for the game. That's the end of the chapter 1, and there's going to be more in the future, possibly. I don't know. We'll have to check out the comments. Right, it's faded to black. I think that's it. Still got some music. It's nice. Atmospheric. Yeah, piano. And you're going to take me back to the main menu title screen? Is this it? Do I have to press Alt and F4? Oh, autosave. You didn't, did you? Did you just autosave? You autosaved at me ending. Maybe there's a next game plus. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you save it here. That's a bit strange. Because I don't think I have a choice in the game to actually save this. So I can't save it before I chat up Malcolm and do the other possibilities. So I don't know, maybe if we do this again, we will get more friendship points, and if we get 5 friendship points, something else might happen. I don't know. Oh, we're not friends with Leslie. I quite like Leslie. I thought we had a moment together, me and old Leslie. No, I must have thought wrong. Yes, interesting game. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's an interesting story. It's a bit, you know what I mean? It's about the Napoleonic War, but you've got your own twist to it. You've got like Japanese influences and Japanese culture from this, the Hakuuki game. I'll have to check that out. I don't know it. It could well be a manga as well, an animation thing. So I'll definitely check that out on YouTube and see what it's like. That might be set in the Napoleonic War. I don't know. Oh, we've got another. Would I want to redo that? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to get back to the main menu screen. But yes, I'm liking it overall, what I've played. It's a romantic novel, so I'm thinking there's going to be a lot more romance in the future, you know what I mean? Scene 2, Scene 3, you know what I'm saying? Third base and all that. So it will be interesting to see where it goes. I'm liking the original artwork. You've made it yourself. I think that's really cool. The sound effects are nice. The music's cool. This is nice to see. I quite like seeing the real paintings. Yeah, it's a bloody war. It really was. But thankfully, we did win, and Napoleon was defeated. Yes, he was. 1814. So we didn't mention Napoleon again at the end of the game. We see him here, old Boney, but we don't know what happened to him afterwards. There wasn't really much mention of fighting the French. So yes, it'd be curious to see where this goes in the future. It really will, because this is like a fan fiction type of game. It's not adhering to history per se. You could go absolutely crazy. Maybe Napoleon ends up winning the war against the English. You know what I mean? Maybe there's going to be a whole new revolution. Maybe he's going to get rid of all the royalty and all the royal family from England and all that. You know what I mean? Because he was very anti-monarchy. He wanted a completely new system. So yes, it's interesting. It's interesting, and it'd be interesting to see where it goes, because there is some kind of magical werewolf thing in the game. So maybe we might get experimented on or something. Maybe there might be like it might get a bit steampunkish. I'm not sure. But I'm liking your artwork. I'm liking your backgrounds. This is really cool. And to be honest, I don't think I would mind playing a game that just had this kind of graphic background instead of having these busts. Because I do quite like this. I can put my own face on her. I can imagine it a little bit more. I can use my imagination, if you know what I mean. Because yes, I do quite like these. These are quite charming to look at. They really are. Yes. But yes, I'm liking the game overall so far, to be honest. I really am. If you guys are interested in playing this game, there will be a link down below. If you want to go out with Cedric, not Cedric, that's your brother, that'd be fucking weird. No, it's not one of them type of games. If you want to go out with General Lee or Vincent or what was the other one called? Billy Idol, I don't know, oh god, okay, Naruto. You can give this game a go yourself. The link in the description will be down below. But from me, guys, I am going to leave it there. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.